Hello. How are you today? Let's move this all into position. Yeah. How are we doing today? I'm Pearl. My Artemis is staring at me. I would not let her chew on the headphones. She just wants attention right now, though. See? She's gonna come back. Artemis! Whoa! Yeah! My pant leg! My pant leg! Catch my arm! Catch my arm, Artemis! Catch it! Whoa! Okay. That's fair. We're going to get to this shrink. I promise. Artemis is... Artemis! Okay. Okay. So, we've got the new set of Grand Archive out. So we've got one of each of the Recollection decks. The Daochan, Guoja, and we got the actual set, which is Abyssal Heaven, which has some good stuff in it. We're going to open all these, then we're going to do some deck building, just on shout out your decks, because obviously I won't have enough cards with all this. I was going to get more boxes, but the store I got them from was limiting them to one per person. They just, and even then, like, I got the second to last box of this, so, yay. So, where are we starting? I think we're starting with Guoja. These are the Recollection decks. If you haven't played Grand Archive, they're really nice. This is our second wave of Recollection decks. There we go. Sure if you can quite see like all the design on it and stuff. It was really nice. Just slide it out of the box. And this opens through magnets. Super easy. And it's got this Guoja's art. Fantastic. We got Guoja's sleeves. We got 3 packs of Abyssal Heaven. And then we've got, move this to the side for now. In this box we have we got a life tracker, we got some card dividers, we got the actual deck, and then this is kind of cool, really cool part about the Recollection decks, and we'll get to that in just a sec. But first we're gonna open up the deck. There we go. Okay, so We got our level 0 champion, Spirit Fire. Level 1 Guoja, which gets Glimmer counters, I believe? Yeah. Oh no, it gets you a Fate Stone. Yeah, this one gets you a Fate Stone, which is super good. It's how you're gonna win with this. Sure. We got level 2, which is you get quest counters or you draw a card, which is really good. Oh, nice. That targets the Fate Stone. Nice. And then we got level 3, which gets you, yeah, gives you more quest counters, and yeah, got the rest of our, which is Faded Keepsake, Life as a Statement. We have why am I forgetting the name of that card? 1 second. 1 second. Oh yeah, I didn't even have to look it up. Okay, I realized it before I got there. We've got backup treasure at home, so that's what this is. We got backup treasure. This is backup treasure at home, but better in the Goja deck than Housing Run Dreadle, Terraforming, Band of Burning Verdict, Incandescent Requiem, and that's the whole material deck. Yep, then we get into the main deck. So this is the whole material deck. Cards that we haven't seen before are obviously all the Guoja line. Things. If I remember correctly, this one's really neat. Recollection phase. If you have less influence in your opponent, you just draw a card. So that's pretty nice. It just gets you continuous draw power. As long as you have less influence. We'll see how good that is. But, this gives your beast like True Sight and +1. Draws you a card on enter. So this is just really good. Terraforming we've seen a million times. Life as a Statement we've seen a million times. It's kind of cool. Just you banish this and wake up one of your beasts. Or animal. It has to be animal or beast. But it has to be defending, so it's kind of a weak spot of that. Like I said, this is the reason it's better than the Goja deck is because it gives you quest counter. But for the most part, it's backup treasure at home. And then this draws you a card, and if your champion would take 7 or more damage while you control 3 or more Fate Zone or all but 6. Okay, so meh. I don't feel like that's. Maybe I'm missing something of that, but like, oh, I'm gonna take a ton of damage. I take 6 instead. Like that 6 is still a lot. Like I guess like against like decks like other Goja decks, that's probably pretty good. If they're running the arcane thing or raw, that's pretty good. But yeah, I'm not sure. And obviously we've seen Spirit Fire. That's a basic starting champion. Okay, we got 3 copies of Expel the Departed, which is not a card we have seen. So cost 1 less to activate, and if you're level 2 or more, and then you destroy up to 1 target Fantasia, and if you control 2 or more Fate Stone or Fate Bound, you draw a card. So that's actually gonna be really good in a format with Dao Chen in it, because Dao Chen's gonna get a lot of Fantasias out. So then you go. Oh, it's if you control 2 or more. Oh yeah. So yeah, it just destroys a Fantasia, which is good against Douchin, and then if you control Fate Stone or Fate Bound, you get a draw. So that's pretty good. Got 4 Foraging Foxes. They search you Fate Stones. Everybody's favorite Idle Thoughts. I've read most of these, but I still don't remember all of them. I'll just draw a card and put a quest counter on for 3. 3 at fast speed. That's actually pretty good. I've read these, but then I forget what they do. Okay, so one of your Fate Bones gets Spell Shroud, and then it's Floating Memory. Floating Memory in this version isn't as good because you generally won't be banishing out of your memory. Put buff counters on your Fate Bounds. Or Fate. Sacrifice Fate Bound, draw a card for the, and then get a quest counter. Yeah. Okay. Like, it gets you around some things, I guess. Oh, that's another one. There's 4 of those. Framery's Call. This card costs 3. Oh, so it costs 2 if you're a tamer and it's beast and you control beast. You deal 3 damage to up to 2 target allies. So good. Cone. AOE attack. Shatter the Brittle. Only if this card only if you control face on Fate Bound. So you target item or weapon with memory costs 1 or less, or reserve costs 5 or less. If you do, its control draws a card in the memory. So, okay. This is if you get behind. I believe this gets you back. Yeah, so you put a Fate Stone or Fate Bound card, or a Fate Stone card from your banishment back onto the field, and then get 5 quest counters, and then yeah, then you get on reveal draws a bunch of cards. Like the Hunt gets buff counters on your animals, and then on reveal you get buff counters on your animals. Peacock on reveal you get to just play it out, and then you draw a card in memory, which is super good. Companion Fate Stone, put a buff counter on Fate Stone or Fate Bound. Craggy Fate Stone. Oh, and this is actually our first Fate Stone. So this is actually our first time we get cards that have other sides. Our first dual face cards. Whenever a Fate Bound ally you control dies, you may transform this plus 2 attack of retaliating. So decent. Craggy Fate Stone. So got 4 of these. Whenever an opponent materializes a card with on this, so if they materialize any of their divine relics, or they materialize like cards that people play, you just get a buff counter on this, and then you can tap and transform it if there are 2 or more buff counters on this. So you get a bunch of buff counters on this, and then if you get a bunch, you can just transform it. And it turns into a 2/2 with Spell Shroud and all those buff counters that you put on it. So we got Fate Stone of Revelation. So on enter, you may reveal 2 Fate Stone and or Fate Bound cards from your memory. if you do draw a card, oh, that's just nice. So it's basically Baby Gray for the deck. And then you can pay 6 to transform it, but it costs level less to activate. So as you get bigger, you just make this, and it just turns into a 2/2. So it's nice. 1 damage to a unit as a spell. So if it has spell shroud, can't do it, but 1 damage, and then you can tap this, banish 2. So it comes out tapped, so you can't quite just do it on the turn it comes out, but banish 2 fire elemental cards from a graveyard, and tap this and transform it, and then you wake it up, and it turns into this, which then just swings in, and then on hit turns back into this. So it just comes out, hits your opponent for 2, and then turns back into this, which is a little bit easier to protect. This has fast activations, so that's nice. And then it does. Just deals damage equal to the amount of spell fate bound and fate stones you control, and then you can pay 4 to transform it. It just turns into a 2/2 hasty messenger. So on attack, discard a card, draw a card. Then we got our Fate Stone of Heavens. So on enter, you just destroy a non-champion object. So that's pretty nice. It has some restrictions. It's like memory cost 1 or less, or reserve cost 5 or less, which is gonna be most objects on the board. Not everything, but it's gonna be most of the objects on the board. And then you pay 3, reveal your whole memory, and then if there's 3 more, you transform it, and it turns into this, which has Spell Shroud, Vigor, and if your opponent actually does kill it, you recover 3. So, and it's a 3/3. So, just comes out, and you're in a good spot. And then you got our final. This is technically also material deck card. This is the Azurite Face Stone. Comes out. This thing's immortal. Cannot just be like kill it. So it cannot be destroyed. Spell Shroud cannot be targeted by spells. And then in face, you can banish a random card from your memory if you do draw a card, which is nice because that just draws you a card into your hand. But the main thing is, you get a quest counter every time that you banish a card from your memory. So whether that's paying a memory cost, or whatnot, every time you banish one, you get a quest counter, and then we have, I think it's 10. Yeah, you just tap this and transform it, and it turns into this thing, which has Spell Shroud, Taunt. On attack, it puts Arcane Blast into your decks. Oh no, it doesn't put it in the deck, it puts it into Banish. And then as long as it's in Banish, you can just play it, even though you're not going to be Arcane. And then, or you can Empower. So deck. And then here's the thing with this thing. It's really nice. If I can get it open. Maybe. I don't want to. Nope. I don't want. Come on. Here we go. Okay, so then we have, so just a quick start guide, but the important thing is every single card in here, if it's not a max amount of copies you can play, we have the rest in here. So you have a playset of every single card that comes in this deck. Oh, plus 3 Arcane Blasts, so you can generate your Arcane Blasts. So, yep, that's really nice. So it comes ready for you to customize, which is really nice. And then we're gonna wait to open these because we're just gonna open all 6 at once. Now I'll put these. These cards back in here. So it doesn't want to slide out. There it goes. Ooh. Like I said before, you get that awesome artwork. You get awesome sleeves. The decks, and then you get the packs. We've got separators and life counter. Yeah. There we go. This one's a water-based deck, so we got our Spirit of Water, level 1 Dao-Chan, which gets you Glimmer counters, and then also you can activate reactions from your memory on your opponent's turn. Level 2 Dao-Chan, which continues to give you Glimmer counters, and then we got level 3 Dao-Chan, which on enter gives all your opponent's stuff Wither counter. And then if your opponent's stuff dies and goes to the grave, you give your opponent blooms. Crack Rose, I believe this is the on enter draw card, but then you can pay 1 and tap to prevent 1. This is basically the safeguard amulet. I think it's safe. Is it safeguard amulet or so? When your unit dies, you can banish it and draw a card. This is just that, but for Fantasias. Oh, this one's really nice because you get to on enter you draw a card and then you can banish this and you put 2 glimmers, but you also wake up your champion, which is really nice because in order to do the reactions from memory, your champion technically has to rest. So this allows you to do a second one for that turn. Terraforming, Mirror, Hairpin. This gives you banish this and put Wither counters on something your opponent controls. And then what's this one? Oh, you just enter, draw a card, and then you tap it to empower. Oh no, you don't tap it. It's just at the beginning of your recollection phase. And then you really... Oh, nice. And then staff summons a flower bud to your opponent's field. This also preserves cards. So then we got Refractive Insights, more Idle Thoughts. This card's basically like insane, like because this is Refracting Missile, but for all Fantasias instead of just fractals. So yeah. And then if you activate it from your memory, because it is a reaction, you just draw a card into your memory, but you still just draw a card, which is so good. Like, so it just replaces itself. You got Unstable Fractal, so it comes in hindered, and then you can sack it to destroy target item with memory cost 0 or reserve cost 5 or less. So that's pretty decent. This is the really like interesting negate. So this is the negate, but instead of your opponent has to pay to not be negated, your opponent can just have you draw 2 cards. I'm curious to see how good this is, because the problem is if you use it on something small, you're gonna get the negate. But if you use it on something important, your opponent will just let you draw 2 cards, but they get their important card. So I'm not sure how good of a card this is. We're gonna have to wait and see. This is a kind of a card that people are really curious. Is this good? Is it mediocre? We're not quite sure. I'm not. I guess cost bonus. It costs 1. So it costs 3 if you're cleric. But again, I'm not sold on this yet. We'll see. Okay. This gives your opponent stuff of either -2/-2 or -4/-4. So if you control Fantasias, it gives it -4/-4. So you can just like kill almost anything on the board, which is nice. It's probably something you're gonna probably want to run a little bit at least. If not, just side deck it. Once attacks get -3. This one's insane. This allows you to. This is just a Fantasia that allows you to dig for Fantasias. This one allows you to cycle cards from your memory. So you put 3 cards from your memory on bottom, and then you draw 3 cards in the memory. We'll see. Frostbind, old classic. Slowly and more surely just becoming an outdated card, but it's still a fun card. And then one of the reasons why this is getting out. Oh no, this is not the one I thought. This is you can put 4 wither counters on things, which is insane. Is this the one I thought it was? Nope, this one just puts wither counters on everything. This is the one I thought it was. So this one, it's basically Frostbind, but they have to pay X, where X is your amount of Fantasias. So you're constantly having like at least four or 5 Fantasias. So this becomes very hard to like stop. So I think this card's just better than Frostbind. Unfortunately, Protective Fractal we've seen. This is an old card. Refracting Missile, old card. Redirect flow. Oh, just you choose new targets for something. So yep. So your opponent targets something, you just go, nope, you're targeting this instead. Has to be a legal target, but that's fine. Torpid Fractal, that's what we've had, I believe. Yeah. Bloom, Summer's Glow. So you pop all your opponent's flower buds and then you summon tokens for each one that do things. We'll get there. This is the exact same thing, except it's different tokens. The nice thing is both of them have the effect that you can basically cycle these. So you pay 2, discard it, and draw a card, and you empower 2 at the same time. So you're basically getting a cycle. This negates, and then you get, then your opponent gets flower buds, and then if you're level 5, you get to recover a whole bunch, but basically you get a negate unless your opponent pays 3, and then you put more flower buds on your opponent's board. This has basically you just put on more wither counters on everything. This is kills everything with the wither counter, which is insane. And oh yeah, Fantasia just puts wither counters on your opponent's stuff. There we go. There we go. This one, this is a bit thicker. That's because not only you get all the play sets of everything, this deck has a lot more like 2-ofs. I feel like 2 and 3-ofs. But you also get a flower bud token, which is just doesn't do anything. But then you also get one of each thing that you can summon off of the things that pop your opponent's flower buds. This one, you give this to your opponent, and during each of your oh, organize. During each of your opponent's recollections, you recover one. This one, beginning of each of your opponent's recollections, they banish the top 2 cards of their deck, which is kind of funny. This one, during each of the recollections, they take 1 unpreventable, which is probably the best one. And then this one, this is probably the worst one. Puts wither counters, but your opponent gets to choose where they go. So that's, yeah, that's the problem with this one is, your opponent's going to get wither counters on something, but they get to choose where they go, which instantly makes it probably the worst one, which is unfortunate. All right. Dao-Chan is probably the deck I'm looking forward to the most. It's probably the deck we're going to start off with when we get to the deck building section. Okay. 6 packs. So, guys. Oh, what is this? This is the recover token. Activate this card only during your end phase. Wake up target ally you control against taunt and -1 health and any of your next turn. It's kind of cool. Invigorating Concoction has brew, one herb, hindered, and tap it, sacrifice second, put 2 buff counters on up to 1 target ally, and then draw a card. That's cool. Class bonus Kindle 2. Oh, new keyword, Kindle. So I believe it's you banish 2 fires. Yep, you banish 2 fires for it. And then oh yeah. And then for each one that you banish, it reduces the cost by 1. So you can banish 2 to make this a 2 cost. So yeah. That's yep. We got a foil coronation ceremony. This card costs 2 less to activate if it targets a unique ally. Target unit gains Spell Shroud. That's kind of cool for the unique ally deck. Got our first foil. Usurp the Winds. Up to 1 target ally gets +1/+1 until end of turn. And then Kong Ming bonus, you get to shift the winds. Hidden Longbowman. It's range 2 and then has stealth as long as it's distant. And Stifling Trap reprint. Once we get to the box, I'm not going to go through every card because that will take forever. But right now, I just want to show off some of the cards. So we got remove 2 wither counters from each of up to 2 target objects, and then has floating memory. So kind of anti Dao Chan right there. Level 1 Dao Chan. Distant Fractal comes 4. Then if you control 2 or more other fractals, it gets reservable. Rebranding Gust. This card costs 2 less to activate as long as it's targeting an attack ally. Return target. So bounce it back to the memory. From range 4. On attack, put an aim counter on steady sharpshooter. Then you may remove all aim power for each counter. Gets range 2 for this attack, so it just gives itself a bunch of range. It does take some time. Banish target ally you control, then return if that ally is a Fantasia. Yep, just blink one of your units, and if it's a Fantasia unit, it gets, which are a new thing in this set, it gets a buff counter. And then we got Jobu. So on enter, materialize a book or scripture card from your memory, from your material deck, and then at the beginning of your recollection, if you control a book or scripture, you put an enlightenment counter on your champion. As we know, you can remove 3 enlightenment counters to draw a card. So, wow, foil and an SR in 2 packs. I like Jobu too. Jobu's kind of cool. Can you get that class bonus? Yeah, it is. It's all class bonus for mages. Okay. Of course it would be class bonus for mages. Okay. Auspicious Feast. Each player recovers 4. Token. Banish the top 2. So imbue 3, and then on the enter, if it was imbued, target player puts the top 2 cards of the deck into the graveyard. It's a 1/3. It's alright. Gale and Scout, range 3. Sword of Flame, banish up to 3 fire for each one. Banish for cover 2. That's kind of cool. Fast activation Horse. Then on enter, recover 1. Other allies will get +1 until end of turn. Demolition. Your mage costs 1 less, and then deal 3 damage to the target unit or siegeable domain. Siegeable domains. Is this one of them? No, it's not. It's just a unique domain. Players can declare attacks with allies unless they pay 1 for each attack declaration, which is really cool. I really like this domain. It's a really good domain. And, I don't know, it's alright. So, nice. It's a really good domain. So Stand Fast again, which I think was the first one we got. Yep. Another recover token. Tidestone Seeker, on enter glimpse 3. Whirlwind Threads, put a quest counter on your champion, and then if an object was suppressed, put it into your memory. Kendall 3, so it becomes a this becomes a free 2/2. That's nice. Caretaker Horse, unentered. Another target ally you control becomes fostered. We're seeing Foster again. Deal 2 damage to the target unit, and put quest counter on your champion if you're Gloja. Then Maiden Primal Virtue gets +1/+1 for each Fantasia you control. Oh, so this can become really big. And it's a Fantasia itself, so it does count itself. So it's always at least a 1/1 for 3. But this thing can quickly get really big. It's kind of cool. So this is the removing wither counters again. Another one, level 1 Dao-Chan. Forgetful Concoction. Brew 1 root 1 herb. Comes in hindered. Sacrifice it. Banish 2 cards at random from target opponent's memory. Return those cards to the memory. So it's basically it's a slower version of I forget the card what's called, but it just shoots a card in your opponent's memory. But this hits 2. It's slower, but it hits 2. It also costs a lot more because this has 7 cost. Ugh. Gale and Scout. Another Sword of Flame. Skullbind Pounce, imbued 2. The 1 target ranger becomes distant, and then if it's imbued, suppress up to 1 target attacking ally. Ceasing Edict. If you're facing south, if your winds face south, costs 2 less. And then in the combat phase, if something's attacking, so it's a potentially free Song of Frost, but it only works if you're Kong Ming. Because even the main effect is a Kong Ming bonus. So it is a Song of Frost, but only for Kong Ming. Potentially better for Kong Ming. Zhang He, Cloak of the Night. Or Cloak of Night. On enter, another target ally you control gains stealth for as long as you control Zhang He. And that's an SR. The Water Assassin deck kind of looks cool too, because it's getting past the self-mill going, what if we mill the opponent? Which right now is probably not the best strategy. But we'll see. Auspicious Feast. Banish 2 token. Outright Waves, range 2. Razor Blade Execution, imbue 3. And then if it was imbued, you put a prep counter on your champion whenever it kills something. So, but it's an attack, so probably gonna kill something. Beseeched Fate Stone. So, got a new Fate Stone. On enter, materialize a card from your material deck, so that's kind of cool. So it's basically Beseech the Winds, but for 6. And then you can pay 6 and transform it, but it costs 2 less to activate for each card you've materialized this turn. And then it turns into a 3/4 with Vigor. Family Beastmaster. So target beast ally you control gets +3 until end of turn. And Oculus Disposer. Attacks can't be attacked by humans. And then on ally hit, if the hit ally is a human, you may remove a preparation counter from your champion. If you do, destroy the hit ally. So he's just really good at killing humans. And then Clash of Fate, you may remove a quest counter from your champion rather than pay this card's cost, so it's free instead of costing 2. And then put a buff counter on target Fate Stone or Fate-bound object. That ally is the sigil ally gives vigor until end of turn. Just like nice. Alright. That's all those packs. So that we're done with the recollection decks. So we're gonna open the box. For the box, we're not gonna go through every card because that would take forever. This is already. I've just opened 2 decks with 6 packs, and we're already at 49 minutes. So we're not gonna go over every card in the box, but we will go over probably every rare and higher, because those are the important ones. Or anything that I know, because I have read every card in the set. So anything I know that I want to be like, oh, I love this card. But I don't know if that's actually going to happen, because I've also forgotten almost every card in the set. As has been the case, you've been able to tell from watching this stream. Okay. So, how many packs is it? 20 packs. Squirrel! So we got a SR to start. Executing touch, it costs 1. If your character mage, costs 1 less to activate, and then target player reveals their choice of hand. Oh, this is the hand rep, which is really nice, because basically for 2 you get to hand rep your opponent. You get to go after either their hand or their memory. You have to choose hand or memory. You don't get to look at both, but you completely just discard a card. It doesn't come back. It never comes back. Card's gone. That's great. And you get hand knowledge too, because you just get all that knowledge, which is insane. So, yeah. If you are playing water, cleric, or mage, you probably want to run this. Ooh, fledgling token. So it's just a 0/1. Some cards make these. Oh, Fate Stone. So this is on interplay quest counter on your champion, and then you can pay 4 to transform it. and it turns into a 2/3 dog. Is it a dog? Oh, it's a squirrel. 2/3 squirrel. Squirrel. Then our rare is one of the things that summons the fledglings. So it has it's 0 cost, 1/2 with intercept, and then if you reveal this from your memory, you get a fledgling. So you just go keep revealing these and keep getting these, and it puts a buff counter on it too. So you just make 1/2s every time you reveal this, which is insane. It's pretty good. Arcane Blast, yeah. Oh, foil. Bianco's Command. It's also a rare, put buff counter on Abyssal ally. If it's put on the Shinju, you wake it up. Foil. Nice. And then we got a rare. Striking Illuminance, prepare 2. If you reveal Luxem element from your memory, striking. And then if it's prepared, you prepare it and you reveal your memory, get all those effects, and then this becomes a 5 attack. It's not bad. Gotcha. Okay, so oh, this is an SR, so 2 cost taunter on enter. If your influence is what? If your influence is 3 or less, draw a card and recover 3. And then it gets plus X health, where X is the highest influence among your opponents. So hard to kill taunter. Not sure how good that is, but we'll see. I mean, it's still an animal, so you know. Flowerbud. So rare, 2 costs, draw a card, discard a card, and then if you're cognizing, you shift your wins. Then if you shift from south to north, you deal 3 damage to your opponent, basically. Darshan. Oh, Fate Stone. So whenever another wind element object enters the field under your control, put a buff counter on it, and then if there are 6 or more buff counters on it, you may transform it. So it then becomes just a 1/1 with 6 buff counters at minimum. So it's basically a 7/7. Then rare, quest bonus prepare 2, and then this is the one where your opponent puts the top 8 cards of their deck into their graveyard, and then if it was prepared, every time they draw a card this turn, they mill another 4. So let's say so you can quickly get that added up, where you mill your opponent quite a bit with that. Again, I'm not strategy just yet, just because of good milling yourself is right now, but it might actually be really good against those decks that mill themselves already. Because now you make the mill a bit faster than what they were wanting in a mill. Closure. Okay, foils, sly songstress. Class bonus stealth, so if you're a tamer, you have stealth. And then, whenever you activate a harmony or melody, you may discard a card, and if you do, draw a card. 0-2. Not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. Wings of Destiny. And Stifling Trap is over. This is the recover one token. Red hair. SR. Red hair unrelated stallion, so it's a Pride 3 horse. And then as long as you control a fire or terror element unique to an ally, it loses pride. And then on attack, you make you hasty messenger. So if you control a fire or terra unique ally, it becomes hasty messenger. Okay. Alright, rare. So this is the summons Abyssal or Washaroo, which I'm not sure which ones are. Give me 1 second. Which one is that? That's like, I'm not sure. Go with this one. This is a different one? It is, and I haven't seen those tokens yet. So I guess we'll figure out what those tokens do when we get there, because we haven't actually seen those ones yet. Cool. But it has the same cycling effect. I think I remember those, but I don't remember what they do. That's the front boom, so that's the Bears 2. Rare, recover floating memory. Oh, this thing's insane. So if a floating memory would be put in any graveyard, it gets banished just instantly. So this is gonna see a lot of side deck play. So I'm putting this up here because this thing is actually kind of insane. $10 packs left. Gotcha. Oh, so this is the Azerbika that the other one was talking about, I believe. Yeah, Azerbika Washaroo. So this is the Azerbika. your champion gets -1 level. So you give this to your opponent, you can make them not hit their level bonuses, and it's just probably pretty decent if you can put this on like a Rye or a Merlin, because that gets rid of a lot of their bonuses. Merlin not as much, but like Rye, you put this on like a Rye, that's pretty good. And then our rare card cost X less activate. X is the reserve card cost among spell cards your opponent controls on the effect stack. Draw a card, then if no cards were reserved into your memory to pay cards reserve cost, draw an additional card. So if your opponent plays something with 5, you can play this for free, and then you draw 2 cards. Okay. Summon 2 freshlings. Here's the other one, Washeroo. Beginning recollection phase, banish a card from your graveyard. They get to choose though, so not as good as the other one. So I think the other one's better. And again, that one's gonna be situational. Oh, Fate Stone. An enter draw a card in memory, and then whenever this card is banished from your graveyard, pay for a memory cost because it has floating memory. You return it transformed, and it is a 03 with the game recollection phase. Put the top card of your deck in your graveyard, and it's just a dolphin. So, okay. Rare is Fantasia ally with Spell Shroud, and then whenever you activate a card from your memory, put a buff counter on target Fantasia ally you control. So, doing that, so you can really just like with the wind version of the deck, you can be playing your things and be like, yep, and this thing gets huge. Oh, that's not bad. I like that. Dolphin. Okay. SR. Cost 1, dodge it, banish it, pay 3, banish it, and as a spell, gain control of target ally with 3 or more wither counters on it. That's kind of cool. You gotta do it at the right time though, because otherwise you're gonna be paying the wither. So you have to wait till main phase to do that. Do unpreventable damage token. And then rare B4 on enter. If Captain Archer is imbued, look at top 6 of your deck. You put a wind element ally card reserve cost 3 less from among them onto the field distant. Oh, that's really cool. Pretty cool. We're playing Wind Ranger, that's pretty cool. The Wither token. Then our ultra rare Glorious Presence. Unique Fantasia Tamer spell. As long as you control Senju ally advanced elements, cards your opponent activates cost 2 more to activate. Okay. not the ultra I was hoping for, but that's not terrible. I was hoping for Art of War. Unpreventable token. Closure. Rare, as long as you control 2 or more face-on and/or fate-bound objects, costs 2 less to activate. Next time your damage should be dealt to your champion. Prevent that damage. When several more prevented this way, your opponent costs 2 less to activate. Okay. Washer. Sigil. So hinder, downturn bonus, move X glimmer counters, banish sigil. The spell, deal X damage to target champion. Nice. Okay. 3 packs left, it looks like. Yep. Ooh, Direwolf token. These are 2 ones that just die at the end of the turn. Zhengzhou Way of Peace. SR. On enter, depending on the number of cards in your memory. If you have 0, draw 2 cards. It's weird how that's gonna happen, but it's possible. 1 to 3, recover 4. 4 to 6, clips 4. 7 more. Each opponent discards a card at random from their memory. Okay. I think the 7 is possible to get off. Not too hard. The 0, which is probably the one that I'd want the most. You have to go through so many bounds to actually get that to go. Action. Rare, target beast ally gets +3. In turn, the allies ascend you. Recover 6. But working best. Conniving plans, rare. Put the top 2 cards of your deck into your graveyard. Deluge 4 is 4 more water cards in your graveyard. So Deluge is new mechanic. So if you have water element equal to the Deluge amount, you get an effect. So if you have the 4, you put a prep counter on your champion and draw a card in your memory. It's pretty good. So that's the opening. Hope people enjoyed the opening. Now we're gonna get to some deck building. Right there. Bring it right there. Aha! I am here with the deck build. We are going to build a deck. These are some decks I already have. We're gonna build something new. It's gonna be... What are you building here? I don't know. It's gonna be Dao-Chan. Okay. 2 deck. It. So we're going Dao-Chan. Now I gotta remember, how do you spell Dao-Chan? There you go. We're gonna... There we go. Any Dao-Chan bonuses? What's Scepter of Awakening? As long as you control 4 more Fantasias, you may have to read this card. Oh yeah. Bring your return deck. This is actually another one that I wanted. Because this will actually allow you to, you know, like, start beating up on your opponent. I think target non. This is definitely one that we're needing. So okay, 2. Put wither counter on target non-champion object. Then draw a card of memory. 2. This slow. Lobo. I was gonna put wither counter on each of them. And this one costs 3. You put 4. Oh yeah, this is definitely what I wanted. Just 2. Good season's end, but I think we just want to. Which ones do we want? This one. We're both fast, so actually I think. Yeah, I think we're doing this one. We're doing this one. Interesting. See, I want them to have to protect something that they really want to protect. But I think we'll put them both in for now. I mean, we can cut cards. And I think those are better than this. Even though this draws a card into your memory. That just puts a single wither counter on one thing. Which just isn't quite what we're looking for. I was out of this. Why aren't people reminding me to buy more? Buy more alcohol. Oh, it's your guys' job. Remind me. Okay. I think that's all we really want from this. Well, we're getting another scepter too. We're getting this scepter. Oh, I think we also want this scepter as well. We're running all the scepters. Guess we need a spirit. So we're gonna start off. This is me being greedy, because I've had this not work. But we're gonna be greedy with this initial build. We're gonna go this, because that gives me a fractal. Because the spirit shard is in fact a fractal. So, a little bit greedy. Okay. So, we are going to do some things. First, we need refracting. We need 4 of those. Now we're going to start building up stack. Let's go. So I think we're going to start off, before we get into the general water package, we're going to start off by getting our Fantasias. So we need, not this, we need Fantasias. And then we need them by element. We need water, Terra, and Norm. And then, okay. I will be right back. I actually gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I'm back. And I'm still hurt. Okay. So we're looking for fractals. Or Fantasias. What's this? Water. Clear. Card costs 2 less to activate. As Zhang enters the field, choose a card name. Huh. That's kind of cool. I like that. That may be a good side deck card. Can throw that in the side deck for now. Okay. We can get all those. All these. And then all these. Okay. Here. Yeah. Sweet. I think that's the fractals we need. Again, I like this on the side. Wait till you know what you're playing. Wait till you're playing something that really relies on a very specific card. You have to be really kind of knowing what the game is. So this, so I mean, it's good. We'll see. Next, we want to reset filters and search for the effect negate. So we are, of course, doing. I think these are good side deck cards. I like Frozen Dismiss on the side. But we're going to do some title lock. We are going to do a couple decrees, and then we need this one. And then we could do blooming. I'm not going to. I'm gonna hold off on putting the blooming in. I'm not convinced on this card. It's not terrible, but I'm not convinced yet. It goes against spells. Okay. All right. Now we get cards. We're already up to 39. We're gonna be cutting cards from this. I'll just say that. But there is a card I'm looking for the new set that has Deluge. And that is not that. But I do want to just read these real fast. Okay. Yeah, it's no, not that one. Yes. I think it's that one. Just want to double check everything. 86, 84. 3, these 4, and this one. Is it? We're gonna do that. And then we're going to put. You go away. Then we're going to do frost warm. Palette. Is it not frost warm? Yeah. Oh, frost swarm. And then I think it's bishop. Yeah. Ah. Oh no, my thing's frozen. Do that. Bishop. And then we got ritual. Fracturize. Lost. Then card set. Let's look at Abyssal Heaven. Element Terra. I feel like I'm missing. Oh, because we put in, I believe we put in the Fantasia. Right? Oh, that's because it's not, it's in, out of corsage. That's Seasons in. TCG ally. So I put in the Fantasia. No, I do not. There we go. It's view deck. We're at 66 main. Okay. I'm probably missing some cards too. Because how many floating are in there right now? Oh, 20. That's not bad. 4 of it is class bonus. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. So now we need the mirror. I don't think I pulled an open mirror set. I do need that. Do I want the Claymore? I don't think so, because I never want to attack with Dao-Chan, because I want to keep Dao-Chan open for using things from the thing. I also have not yet put in the card that lets me hand rip. Which I forget what that's called. Hand cards. Reset filter. Well, was it from? I forget. Was it in the recollection? Oh man, it was a water card. It's not that one. Not that one. Oh, this is the one. I do want this in there. Not that, not that, not that. Nice thing about this is it does give floating memory. So, I mean, that's not bad. But it's not in this one. Okay. So then we need to take that out and go to Abyssal Heaven. Search. Is a spell. This is it. I think 3 of those are enough. We'll put in 4 for now. Okay. So now we start cutting cards. Actually, let's view deck real fast. Art of War. Because this thing is exactly what we want in this deck. There is actually another ally that we did not put in that we absolutely need. What did you get? Alright, so we still have 2 spots in the material deck, but we have negative 14 spots in the main deck. Let's see, what are we missing here? Is this gonna freeze again? It froze again. Why does this keep freezing? Yeah, it's going really slowly right now. Wow, this is going slowly. Okay, let's just think while we're looking here. So I can't really add right now because my thing is like going that slowly. But what are we thinking? Oh, backup charger. Because that gets us the token that we can turn into a fractal. Wow, this is really going. Let's try this. No. Oh, this is really going slow. everything else having this issue? If I go to the index. No. Go to the cards. So this is not having issues. It's just shout out your decks that's having issues right now. So we need backup chargers. That's 11. So we have room for one more card. The question is, what do we want there? The question is, what do we want? So that's gonna be, that's fun. Let's shout out your decks, it's not working. So, what do we want here? Let's look at the recollection. Is there anything from the recollection deck that we want? I think we got everything because we got the mirror, we got the hairpin. I don't think either of these are really what we're caring about. X. I mean, that's nice, but I'm not running a lot of things that actually like do like. I want to shout out your decks. So I don't think. I mean, this is also kind of nice because it means the opponent really does not want to kill our things. So that is a possibility right there, the Glimmer Essence. Because it means they don't want to kill our Fantasias. Yeah. Yeah, they don't want to kill the Fantasias. Is this working yet? No. We're gonna keep trying. So, not quite what we're looking for. I look at the other one, Heaven's Favored. I mean, it's not a bad one. We could run backup charger at home. We could run backup charger and backup charger at home. Because backup charger at home is still very good. So that's the only thing in here I would kind of think of. Yeah. Oh, Life Essence is what the other one's like. So it's like this one. I for some reason I'm thinking Safeguard, but no, it's this Life Essence. It's the same as the other one, but for Fantasias. What the actual crap? Shout out your decks. Let's go look at this. Look at the Fantasias here. I'm not the biggest fan of crack ropes. Yes, you draw the card, but it costs one, so yeah, cool. Yeah. So not the biggest fan of this. Because it costs one and only prevents one. You do yeah, not the biggest fan. There is, what do we have? We could do this. That is hilarious, though it hurts our deck more. I think this goes into some of the other decks we're going to think about later. It's also super easy to remove. That's the problem. This card's super good, but it's also super easy to remove. So. It's working? What? There it goes. There we go. We are working. We're back in business. Back up. Charger. Sweet. Okay, so we still are looking for a fractal. So, or not a fractal, but we're still looking for a Regalia. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go type Regalia. And go element. We're gonna go Norman Water. I think we're good on Terra. And we're gonna look through all these. See what there is. I mean, there's a lot. Oh, we already have it. Divine Relic. Oh yeah, this is. Yeah, this is a Grand Crusader's Ring, just fancy. But we're running Art of War. At least for now. We might switch to Grand Crusader's Ring, but for now we won't. I really want to try the Art of War. I think this card is super good. Don't think we're a Chalice of Blood deck. A sword deck. It's a Tamer card. IG, not what we're looking for. Pure Seal is Divine Relic, and not what we're looking for. Mandate. No. No. There's the orbs. There's Lantern. There's Mirror. There's, just the ones I think it is, no. I mean, we could do the one that is literally just like, forces your opponent to put things down. Polaris. We are technically, but yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay. Grail would be the other one I'd actually consider. The Divine Relic. Smoke Bombs. Taser. Guardian. Code. No. Do this one. Ha ha. No. No. I think it is the one that I can force them to put cards down. I just forget what it's called. I could go get my deck right now because I have it in there. Because I've been kind of preparing for this deck. None of those. No. Where is it? What is it called? What's that? Why am I not seeing it? So when that forces the opponent to put it down. Put down 2 cards. And I cannot remember what it's called. Oh, no. There it is. I think this is it. There it is. Blinding Orb. Haha. So now, I think that's actually pretty good material deck right there. Because the only one that's really a question here is probably this. But I really like this card. At least I want to try this card. I am putting in cards that probably don't need to be run because I think they're cool. This is a big question mark whether or not I'm doing this or the normal Spirit of Water, but it does give me this, which is a Fantasia. That's the main reason we're doing that one. I think we are going to go here. Oh, so it costs 3 less to activate. So it becomes a 2 cost as well. Okay. Actually, I think with that, we're cutting that. So now we're down to 70. So we still have 10 cards left to cut. I think cutting that down to 3 is a good idea. Go on. Wait, there's 5 fractal rings. What the fuck? Okay. For some reason, I had 5 fractal rings. Well, now we just need to cut 8 more cards. I am sad about one thing I'm not going to have room for. I'm not that room. Yes, I know I'll never transform it. But I mean, he just comes up and swings for 8. It's really cool. But I know he's not gonna fit in this deck. I think I cut Chirping Vines down to 3. It's expensive, but it is also like one way I just win. Because I can use this to make this into a 5/5 and then give it bump counter, so it's a 6/6, and just start swinging face. Because those are the ones you want to use that on. It's the ones that don't have reservable. It's also one other thing, like, what are all my reactions? So, technically not. So there's that. That's 4. Eight. Oh, that's a reaction. Okay. Interesting, interesting. 11. Reactions. I mean, it's probably enough. The only other one that might be of like consideration is the one that -4/-4s. But I feel like that's actually probably better here. I might actually, so that's also a reaction, so I can bring those out. Let's bring this down to 2, maybe. Oh. I just need to find cards to cut. That's the issue. I have 7 more cards I have to cut. Yeah, I think this is going down to 2. We're gonna put that down to 2. Got 5 more cards I gotta cut. We're gonna bring this down to 3. Yeah. Don't really want to cut any of my. This is the only one that I really like having 3 of those, because then I get to just like really just start having multiple of those on the board. I do feel like I need Dungeon Guide in this deck. I feel like Dungeon Guide is actually like, especially since you can't rely as much on floating memory anymore. There's enough floating memory hate. I still have a decent amount of floating memory. I still have that. Ah! Side deck I'm not really caring too much about. Don't really want to cut down on those. How many Fantasias do I have? 17 Fantasias. We might cut down on that. Problem is, 12 of them are like super good. Though, I think cutting down one of those won't hurt. I still want the Fractal Rains, but I don't need 4 copies of Fractal Core Depths. I don't think. I could. I might want them, but do I just want to cut that? Because what am I really getting with that? The reservable? That'd be awesome if that was a reaction. That would be insane if that was a reaction, though. I mean, I guess it's not any different from this. This is likely to just end the game. If I can get multiple of these off, I might just win. I think we do. Not sure about that one. I'm not sure about that one. Or could cut that. I really like one that draws a card. And then it forces like makes like this cost 5. Like even like everything just costs extra, which is so good. God. I have the hardest time just cutting cards. Again, this one's probably correct. But we'll go down to 2. And go down to 2 tile lock. No, we're not. We are not doing that. We're gonna go down to 3 loss and thought. We're gonna go down to 3 primordial ritual. I'm just gonna clear out the side deck. I don't really want that right now. So that keeps me at 18 floats. That's still a decent amount of floats. Keeps me at 15 Fantasia. Uh, 31 actions, 14 allies. Most of it's water. Okay. I think this is a start. I think that's a start. One thing I don't have is I don't really have a use for the flower buds, so I just give them to my opponent. I don't really have a use for them. Which is an issue. But it's not an issue we're going to think about right now. Yeah. It's not going to be an issue we're going to think about right now. Okay, what's next? Yeah. What's next? The orchard. Or actually, no. I actually have an idea. I have an idea. I have one. Is it a good idea? Probably not. Yeah, I'm out of that. Gee. Alright, so quick deck. For the name, I need to know how to. I forget his name. That's it. Okay. Edit. Pull. Yeah. Now I need Spirit of Fire. Nice. Now cards. Element. We need fire and norm. And they need to be distant. Oh. Ranger. Bow. We're just gonna go aggro. Like you mean, yeah. We're gonna card, go card. I mean, for me, just card farm. Distant, yep. 3, 2. Top 4 cards. Cool. Good. Yeah. And now we need Ranger reactions. Take cover. Ooh, that's very cool. Maybe we can use your action card to use after its turn can be activated as though it had fast activation. Sure. Stealth. Oh, also becomes distant. That's expensive. Unit control. This prevents 2. This prevents 3. Oh, but that's only non-combat. Okay. Cool. Now we need Ranger action. Ranger action card. This way. Target units next to attack this turn gets +2. Class bonus. Range 2. Becomes distant. Oh, it's floating memory, so. Ranger skill becomes distant against range 1 until end of turn. I mean, that's a fast action anyway. I feel like this is actually really useless. Cool. There we go. We are just doing all the ranged, I guess. We need Apprentice. Cremation. I don't even know. Fire. Effect draw. Perfect. That was what I was looking for. Then, do I want tier? Could. This taunt and intercept. I think we are hasting. Okay. Oh, we're also going to increasing danger. We just really want to draw cards in this. See, we're already at 460. See? All done. This is not how this deck should be. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fire and Norm. Get rid of that. Find some Ranger Regalia. No, okay, not that. Oh, I need my champion to be actually able to attack to make up for the fact that he's ranged. Could do that. Could do that. I actually kind of like this. I'm gonna do that. Let's do... Yeah. There we go. Again, this is still not very good. I almost wonder if we just... Then we are going to back up. Then we're going to Crusader ring. Wow, this deck's terrible. Oh, I should get him a sword. That'll also help with him having ranged. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I should give him a sword, shouldn't I? Durability counter. Yep. No. Oh, here we go. There's a fire element. Yeah, it's a gun that doesn't need to be loaded. It does not have the load thing. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. What is this? This. Yeah. Memory. Yeah. No. There really isn't a lot for Rangers. Oh, Ranger gun, but it has to be loaded. Here we go. Oh. That's pretty cool. Why have I been playing that in Domain Tony? Nope, nope, nope. Oh, yeah, you. Let's throw this in. More draw. Do you want to run a gun? Ooh. Excellent. Okay, where are we? See where we're at. 10. Know what we're doing? beautiful. We're making this as bad of a deck as we can. Bobble. There we go. See, this deck sucks. It's a deck that has potential. I really like some of the Polecock things. But as of right now, I don't know how to build this deck at all. That's one of the big issues, is I don't know how to build this deck. And I've never been necessarily very good with fire. I've tried to play fire a few times. It never comes out looking very good. I think that's gonna be all for tonight. I'm a little bit tired. I had a long day at work. The only real other thing I would really look at trying to build is, what is the wind for? I want to look at something. First edition. I don't know what the wind one is. So this one. More Immortality Special Shield. As a spell, suppress another target item, weapon, or ally. Activate this ability only once. Wait. Really? It's gonna cost 4, but you can only use it once? Okay. We suppress an object, put a quest counter on your champion. Then you may rule 8. Reduce, transform. Let's put a short vigor. First animal beats you activate each turn, costs 2 less to activate. That's kind of cool. And beats allies you control lose pride. Ooh. Interesting, interesting. Give the tiger. Summon Drigger. That's right. I made a Beyblade reference. What are the other ones? I don't know what all of them do. Beginning your do 1 damage to each champion. Whenever it's dealt to 1 or more units, but whatever. Put quest counter, banish 7, and then on banish, you may banish 3 fire element cards from your graveyard. If you do, return Suzuka to the field transformed. Oh, it enters as Suzuka. Okay. Oh. 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 Interesting. Interesting. Okay, okay. I sort of get what you're putting down. That was a 4-3. How big was this? It is a 6-6. And vigor. Ooh. That's super good. Now, I'm expecting this to probably be the most played one because it's a water. So let's look at this. The game record phase, each puts the top card of their deck into their graveyard. Each player, so both players are doing it. Whenever 1 or more cards are put into your graveyard from your deck, put a quest counter on your champion. Okay, you may so it's helps with self. So it's powered by self mill. So that's okay. Then spell shard taunt. a 3/9. Gambit gets plus X life. They'll end a turn. Where X is the amount of water element cards in your graveyard. This ability. Oh, so you just make it huge so that your opponent can't attack through it. The problem with this is I think attacks are getting less good. But I don't know. This seems good. It seems good. It's very hard to get through. Seems good. Seems good. Okay. Question is 9. So you got, because it's every time 1 or more. So it's not just like mill 9 cards. It's mill 9 separate times. Okay. Okay. Frankly, of those 3, I think this one's the best. But that's from a purely vacuum. But without measuring the deck, I think Emerald Face one's the best. Which means this is the UR I got, which is a little unfortunate. I don't even think this really makes its way into the Tamer deck. I think it's just too niche. Howdy's cool. So tech unique warrior at the beginning of your end phase. If you're shaping its exit element, you may pay. So, and the problem with this is you swing twice, it's gone. But you want this, because then it loses the durability and it's just an attacker. And you keep the unique warrior allies you control can attack using this weapon. Then on attack, you may have Houji of Abyssal Fall deal 10 unpreventable damage to the attacker. If you do this, attack gets +3. So you're probably not going to do that with like the allies, because that will just kill them. But still nice. And all your allies are just going to be swinging with, and like all your unique warriors are just going to be swinging with an extra +3. So that's cool. I like that. Scepter is super good. I wish I had it. This is CSR. So we get to see all the CSRs. This card's okay. I like the idea of this card, but I'm not sure how good it actually is. I think it has potential, but as of right now, there's not really a deck that's just like, oh, if I can prevent them from playing one specific card, and I can put that on the board and just say you cannot play that card. I don't know if there's a deck that's like that. That's good. Right, as long as you control an arcane element Shinju, or this. Okay, so you get to play with this. Then on death, banish it, and a card at random from your memory. When you do, the spell deal X. Banish cards. Okay. So it's gonna be 2 plus something. Annihilation. Deal up to 7 damage to your champion. Destroy all non-champion objects with a reserve cost equal to the amount of damage dealt to your champion this way. 7 damage to your champion. Destroy all non-champion objects with reserve cost equal to the amount of damage dealt to your. So that's only going to kill the things that are 7, unless you have ways to like manipulate. But even then, it's only going to, because it's not equal to or less than. It's strictly equal. Okay. And Lubo. I really want to get this to work, but we'll see. We'll try eventually to do a Lubu based deck, but you cannot like actually like, plan for Lubu to go off. But we'll see. All right, I had a long day at work. I'm gonna get off now. Well, I'm gonna try to play some Grand Archive on stream at some point. I just need to find somebody to actually play with me and has a setup. So we're gonna work on that. Woo! But until then, thank you. Play Grand Archive. It's already a good game. Okay. See you, everybody. Bye.